Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, Capital Markets Analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast. Taking this one outside again, which is normal for springtime. So again, if you hear the dogs barking or the birds chirping, that's just my sponsors saying hello. All right, starting with number 10, is cannabis an effective treatment for COVID-19? The feds want to know. They're offering $100,000 to find out. So the feds have a new question. They want to know if cannabis is helping with the coronavirus patients. So Canadian doctors are already looking into it. Now the U.S. Fed has announced that they're willing to pay researchers up to $100,000 just to find out. Number 9 on the list is a psychedelic medicine that could end the opioid epidemic once and for all. Number 8 is, did COVID kill the cannabis industry merger and acquisition activity? We just reported on a podcast really quick, 4-minute, 20-second update on the fact that there was just 4 M&As instead of 14 last year. 3 of them were debt financing and all of them were in cultivation and retail. So kind of just showing that there's not a whole lot of risk, meaning that they just want to have property, plant, and equipment as collateral. So we'll continue to track that. Number 7 is Champion Brands acquired Health Canada licensed psychedelic clinic operator AltMed. And Oregon made it to the list at number 6. They set a new cannabis sales mark at $84.5 million in March. So adult use and medical marijuana stores in Oregon, they sold $84.5 million of products in March, a new record for any month as the market got a boost from the coronavirus-driven purchases. So they surpassed a previous record of 79.4 million. So we'll dive into Headset's data covering the whole first quarter of the year, including all of March for a number of states and Canadian provinces, kind of taking a look at that whole market altogether. Number 5 on the list is Ontario approaches 900 cannabis retail operator license applications. Number 4 is there's 3 ways cannabis industry will come out stronger from this pandemic. Number 1 is that more people will be using cannabis. So in addition to places like maybe France or Greenland that have banned the sale of alcohol, maybe those places will pick up CBD and or THC products if available. And we will probably see a lot more people consuming cannabis. So we always see vice stocks, whether that's gambling or alcohol or tobacco and now cannabis, always see those increasing in consumption, as well as on the investment side during economic downturns and depressions. And we're also going to see some of the pretenders get out of the way, those altruistic companies, those CBD wholesalers and middlemen. A lot of those people are going to get out of the way, leaving a fourth quarter pop for those that remain in business. And then the third and final thing that you're going to see an increase of is online orders and delivery, especially in places like Washington where it's illegal. You're going to finally see that become legal and thrive. Number 3 on the list is Ontario is going to allow cannabis delivery and curbside pickup from authorized retail stores. So this is an interesting story because Ontario had cannabis as essential business, then they closed it for online orders only, and now they're opening it up to curbside pickup. Number 2 on the list is Nancy Pelosi wants cannabis banking access in the next corona relief bill. Congressman says that he's working to include provisions to allow cannabis businesses with access to banking in the upcoming stimulus package. So stay tuned for that. And number 1 on the list is cannabis industry pays tribute to Charlotte, a hero in the CBD movement. So Charlotte was the namesake for Charlotte's Web. And with the help of CBD, that really was the gateway for the feds, for conservative states to go with medical marijuana as an opportunity. And so once legalization takes a national form in the U.S., I think the pivotal moment is going to be CBD, and that's going to be linked back to the Stanley brothers and Charlotte. But she'll be forever remembered, and her name will be carried on with that strain. So with that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is the Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out.